guys! Alright, so just got this in the mail and it's the Champagne Glow collection from Becca Cosmetics, and I wanted to just shoot a really quick video showing you guys everything because I know that this collection goes live May 26th on Sephora. This one was released a little bit ago when they had the whole party. Jacqueline had announced that this one was released earlier, but you can get everything here on the 26th. So I just kind of want to go through it all and show you it because it is gorgeous. So what this collection includes is a face palette, which includes 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. There's an eyeshadow palette. There's the Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid. There's Champagne Glow highlight, and then there's Champagne Glow as a poured cream. First thing I want to talk about is the palette, the face palette. This one, I'm actually going to turn my brightness down. Oh, that's the wrong way. Turn my brightness down a little bit because this one is definitely, you know, with all of the Champagne Pop collection stuff, it's been this mirrory kind of silver, but this is the first one that is white and gold. You can see it's very reflective. It's got a white cover and it says Becca and Jaclyn Hill. It has like all this like same kind of thing going on down here. And then it has a clasp. It's not like a magnetic closure. The whole inside is that same goldy kind of aspect, and the mirror does have a hinge. Yes! So this would be a great palette to travel with because you can actually use the mirror. It's a giant mirror, as you can see. And you've got all of your blush and highlighters right here in one. So I do love the palette design. It is beautiful. So it comes with a little insert that shows you the names of all the colors. So for the colors we have Rose Spritz, Amaretto, Camel Mousse. Am I saying that right? Probably not. Champagne Pop, and then Prosecco Pop. So if you already have Champagne Pop, just know that it is in this palette. But I mean, the fact that it's all combined here, I think is really a selling point, and I use Champagne Pop all the time, so, you know, I'm not really mad about it. But you do get these 3 blushes. There's like a light, really frosty one, medium, very bright, and then a darker one that probably would work really well on me as like a contour color. And then there's Prosecco Pop, which is much more golden. It's less shimmery, champagne-y, beigey, I guess is the right color. And it feels a lot warmer than Champagne Pop. So let's do some swatches. Right off the bat, just seeing those on my fingers, you can see they're so pigmented and beautiful. Those are the 3 blushes. They're really pretty, and they've got great pigmentation, and I do like that there's different finishes going on here. Let's do the highlighters. There is your Champagne Pop, and then Prosecco Pop. So you can definitely see Prosecco is much more golden toned, but they're both still so beautiful. And I saw Jacqueline a couple days ago talking on Snapchat about actually using these both together. She'll use Champagne Pop on the apples of the cheeks and then Prosecco towards the hairline. She'll use it on the outer part. The next thing in this collection is the eyeshadow palette. It also has the insert that shows the names of the colors. It's got a decent sized mirror the whole length of the palette, which is always nice. And it's hinged. Yes, yes, we are always a fan of a hinged palette. So this is quite a neutral palette here. You've got 2 shimmers and what looks like 3 mattes, but they may be more of a satin tone. We'll get into that and see. Very, very neutrally. I mean, this looks like it could be champagne. Oh, it's Champagne Toast, because it definitely looks very similar to Champagne Glow. So let's give these a swatch. So there's a look at the eyeshadow palette swatches. We have Chardonnay, Champagne Toast, Cordial, Cognac, and Bordeaux. Now I just want to say, these are so creamy, it's ridiculous. But these mattes were so buttery, smooth, beautiful. The pigmentation is really awesome, and just the way that they feel when you swatch them is just really, really nice. So I gotta say, I'm really impressed with this palette. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw it on Snapchat, I was kind of like, meh, another nude palette, why do I need this? But this is actually so nice, and you can tell that Jacqueline really worked hard on these. Pigmentation, the consistency, the texture, everything is really, really spot on. So I gotta say, I'm super, super impressed. Moving on, next up we have the Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid. So this is something that you can use as an all-over base underneath your foundation if you want like a really crazy dewy glow. You can mix it with a matte foundation if you want to really kind of bump up the dewiness, or you can use it as just a highlighter just on the cheeks. So the shade that I had of this before, I'm pretty sure it was Moonstone, which is the lightest shade they have. I'm pretty sure just because I'm pale as hell. But this is just gorgeous. It's a little bit darker, I feel, than Champagne Pop. Just a tiny bit. I actually might mix this with foundation as well. Just, it gives, you can see just that amazingness. You can even use this underneath like your highlighter. So just pat this on to where you want to put your highlighter, and then use your pressed highlighter on top, and you'll really get like a crazy, crazy glow. The last two products here are the Champagne Popped Poured Cream and the Champagne Pop Regular Highlighter, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen. Let's talk about the Poured Cream because I don't think I've seen this before. So this is the same size as Becca Blushes, and you can just see it's a cream consistency, but it's just a nice creamy texture. It's not sticky at all, and it's gonna dry down to a powder finish. And then of course, last but not least, the one that started it all, Champagne Pop. So beautiful. I mean, I remember thinking this was going to be too dark for me. It definitely is not. So when I swatch it right next to, this is the Poured Cream, and then this is the Champagne Pop Regular Highlighter, you can see how much brighter it is. It's definitely not as dark. And even if I take this and put it right on top of the Poured Cream, you can see it gets even more intense. Same thing if I take where the Shimmering Skin Perfector is. You can just see how vibrant that is compared to, you know, if I place it where there's no highlighter versus right there. It also really brings out the warm tones when it's over these bases, as you can see. So there you go, that is a look at the Champagne Glow collection. I'm also just going to show you guys what some of these look like on my skin, just so you can see what the face palette looks like and the eye palette. I'll just do a quick look right here, just so you can kind of see what they look like, because I know it's important to see this kind of stuff on the eyes as well. Going into this, because I had seen the face palette, I was definitely thinking that was gonna be my favorite thing, but not gonna even lie to you, I am so impressed with this eye palette, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys have the same colors that are there. I mean, the colors, they are nude colors, but the texture and consistency is so nice that I'm really impressed with that. Overall though, I think, you know, my first thought was gonna be the face palette would be the main thing to get, and I still do believe that that's definitely the thing to pick up here, just because it is such a nice travel palette. It's got that giant mirror. It's just beautifully created, and it's just such a nice palette. So this is definitely my top pick. This is second. All of these are nice as well, but you get Champagne Pop if you pick that up too. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Comes out May 26th, which I believe is Thursday at Sephora. This is a Sephora exclusive collection. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you're gonna pick up if you've already picked up this, because I know it came out earlier. And I will talk to you guys soon.